Hi, I'm Steve Fitz from Building Boom. Today I wanted to show you just how we make Facebook ads work for new home builders and the way that we actually use the technology more than just throwing up a simple ad. So the first step is we create a database from Facebook's database to narrow down your audience. So we choose interests, things that people have shown an interest in to show that they may be in your market. And then we outline where you want to be targeting those people. So mainly by postcodes. That way, every dollar that you spent is being shown in the right areas to the right age group that have shown an interest in new home building and construction. From there, we create different ads. And you've probably heard of split testing. It's quite an old thing now, but we generally create two ads and we really like those to be videos. The reason being, I'll show you in a minute. But what happens is when we set up those video ads, we want people to become a lead. And so if they engage with the video ad and they like it, like your message, like what you're presenting, like the home, like the offer that you're making, they'll become a lead. They'll fill out the lead form. Now, a lot of people won't complete the lead form. They'll click it because they like it. For whatever reason, they'll sit on the lead form and think, oh, I'm not quite ready. I don't really want to do this just yet, or I don't have time, or the boss has just walked past, I have to put my phone down, whatever it is. They don't click through the lead form. If they do, great, you've got a lead in your system. If they don't, what happens is we then show another lot of ads to the people that viewed the lead form, but they didn't become a lead. So what that does is allows us to actually see the intentions of people using the Facebook platform to say if they've engaged with this form, but they didn't fill it out, why? There's a very good chance that they may become your customer. So we want to present something a little different to them. This might be a more personalized message. It might be something a little bit different. It might be a different kind of offer. But whatever the case, we create a couple of ads there and we split test those to see which one's most effective, all that sort of thing, and so on. The other reason, coming back, that I chose video as what we call the top of funnel ad is that we can start to see, using the Facebook platform, which people watched 25% or more of the video. We can see which people watched 50% or more, 75% or more, or 90% or 100% of the video. So what we do there is something else where we use Facebook's database and use the tools that Facebook gives us to help redefine your audience. So from this, we might say, look, we've gone out to a broad audience. These are all the people living in this postcode between this age who've shown an interest in building. Now, what Facebook doesn't tell us is how fresh that database is. Those people that may have shown an interest in building, that could be 2 or 3 years old. We don't know that. We can't tell that because Facebook doesn't give us that data. But what this does is when we know that people are engaged in the video, we then make the assumption that those people that are engaged in watching a video about new home building are actually more likely to be in the market. The people that have already built their home, they would have been through a long, lengthy process and probably spent a good year looking at homes and products and all the rest. They're probably not so interested anymore in watching these videos because they're past that. So this helps define who is in the market right now. So what we do is we take that 25% or more that watch that video and we put them through a different funnel and we put them into a database on their own, and then we show those people new ads. And we actually tell Facebook, go and create a lookalike audience from that as well. So they'll look at anyone who's watched this video 25% or more. Facebook will then find other people who have the same characteristics and behaviors as those people and put them into a bigger audience, which again means we're taking Facebook's database, which is really wide and broad, and we're now getting very, very specific over who's going to see your ads. So this first funnel, often we find we get leads at a higher cost, and then as we start to refine that audience over time, the cost per lead comes down because we're now actually targeting the right people or people who are much more likely to become your client. Again, we show them two ads. In this particular ad sequence, we have a lead form, The people who become leads go into your CRM for your sales reps to make the call. The people who don't, we show them another couple of variations of that ad. And again, the whole time that you're doing this, you're creating and refining the Facebook database to work in your advantage so that you can refine your messages, refine your audiences, and get leads at a lower cost. So generally speaking, most new home builders should have 3 different funnels, what we call a top of funnel, a middle of funnel, and a bottom of funnel. And those funnels all work together so that your top of funnel might be your most expensive lead, your middle of funnel will be cheaper, and your bottom of funnel will be cheaper again. And overall, your average lead cost when you build it out like this is much lower than if you're just doing top of funnel, which we see most builders do. Most builders are currently running 1 or 2 ads on the top of funnel, and they're saying that their lead cost is too high. They'd like to get that down, but they're not doing any of this extra work that's required to actually refine and improve the database that Facebook gives us and improve our messaging so that our ads continually get better results over time. I hope that helps. It's a great reason of why you want to be doing Facebook ads, and you want to be working with a Facebook agency that understands the platform and how you can take advantage of it. If that's you, you're a new home builder, you want to speak to someone who understands building back to front, speak to us at buildingboom.com.au, and we'd love to help you get better results for your Facebook ad campaigns.